If you've taken quercetin before for histamine issues and you've noticed that you feel like crap, I'm going to share why that might be happening and what you can do instead. I see this in about 30% of the clients that I work with where they take quercetin because it is the best herbal antihistamine, the best natural antihistamine that we can take. That's not a Benadryl or some other kind of pharmaceutical medication that can give us worse side effects. Those individuals who don't do well with quercetin, the reason I typically see this is because they have an issue with their COMT gene. COMT stands for catecholamine methyltransferase. And what this impacts is your body's ability to detox, specifically your phase 2 liver detox. What's important for that is detoxing histamine, detoxing estrogen, lots of environmental toxins. Lots of things go through this pathway. What quercetin does is it actually slows this down. So now you're detoxing histamine even less. Your estrogen is getting detoxed even less. Your environmental toxins are getting detoxed even less. So we're going to get a buildup of that in the body. In addition to, we can get a buildup of things like dopamine, so that can make us more anxious. What can we do instead to help support our body's histamine levels? Well, there are other herbal supports that we could trial, things like bromelain or butterbur or nettles. They don't work as strongly as quercetin does, but it's definitely worth a try. Just try general liver support. So I always talk about castor oil packs. That's the first place to start. Then we want to make sure that we're just getting enough protein. So 20 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. And then you might need a high protein snack in between that if you tend to get hungry in between meals. Ideally, we're consuming animal-based protein, and make sure, of course, that it's fresh, that it's pasture raised. If you're very sensitive to meats and the histamine in meats, you're going to want to get it flash frozen. There are great companies out there now that do home delivery service for this. And you can also take an amino acid supplement. So you can trial just a couple amino acids at first, things like glutamine or glycine, taurine, or you can try a blend out there, let's say of a branched chain amino acid. Really ensure that you're getting enough protein, and we know that we're supporting that phase 2 liver detox. People who should be cautious about taking quercetin are people who are on blood thinners because it can impact your blood thinning abilities, and people who are taking iron because it can actually block the absorption of iron. If you're looking for more help on histamine intolerance, you can definitely grab my free guide. Looking for one-to-one coaching, I am now accepting new clients. Feel free to book a consult where we can discuss what your symptoms are that you've been struggling with, what you've tried before that's either helped or not helped, and the functional labs then, and then how I think that I can help you reach your health goals. I struggled with histamine intolerance since I was a child, and I didn't figure it out until I was in my early 20s. What it's like to have these symptoms and to have nobody know what you're talking about or how to help you. So that's why I'm so passionate about working with others and helping them reverse their histamine intolerance. Let me know if you have more questions about this. Follow me for more tips on histamine intolerance, healing your gut,